Little Johnny Cash, boy named Sue. Don't forget to leave me a comment and subscribe. Well, my dad left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much for Ma and me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, when named me Sue. Well, he must have thought it was quite a joke. Got lots of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some guy would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. Yeah, I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick, I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and the stars. I searched the honky tonks and bars. Kill that man and give me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July. I just hit town, my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table, dealing stud, sat that dirty mangy dog named me Sue. Well, I knew that steak was my old sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had. And I knew the scar on his cheek had his evil eye. He was big and bent, gray and old. I looked at him, my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, come up with a knife, cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall into the streets, kicking and a gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule, bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh, then I heard him cuss. Went for his gun, pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough. And I know I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name, I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you strong." Yeah, I said, "Now, you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me, and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and the spit in your eye, because I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue." Yeah, what'll I do? What could I do? I got all choked up, threw down my gun, called him Pa, and he called me a son, came away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George, anything but Sue. I still hate that name.